Hello, good afternoon, pranksters, my dear viewers. The vlog that I'm gonna do today is all about my secret recipe for banana cake baking. As you could watch, it will give you all the ingredients and the procedures kung paano ko gagawin ang simple banana cake. See you later! Hello again, my dear pranksters, my dear viewers. The first step that you're gonna do is to preheat the oven. So I'm using a portable oven here in the Philippines at the moment. And as you go on the procedure, putting all the ingredients and doing all the ingredients and procedures, so I have to do is to preheat the oven at 175 to 180 degrees temperature. Alright then, see you. Hello, good afternoon again, my dear pranksters and my dear viewers. So, what I'm gonna do now is to reveal or to divulge my secret recipe of a simple banana cake. The banana cake that I'm gonna bake is you have to have this kind of ingredients. My actual ingredient is actually corn oil, but the moment I have, you call it canola oil. And you got the flour. At the moment I got this Magnolia brand, all multi-purpose flour. I got the fresh milk. I got some peanuts, which is on your own discretion or whichever you like to put. It's plain peanuts, cashew nuts, or what you call naman ang class? Walnuts. And I got some cream of tartar. I'll give you the measurement later. And then I got some of this baking powder. I'll give you as well the measurements. Some sugar and some what you call California seedless raisins. This is what I have at the moment, and I got a little bit of essence of vanilla to make it nice smelling banana cake. And again, most importantly, you got the 3 bananas and 3 whole eggs. Okay, now I'm gonna do now the procedure step by step. Okay, bye. So the first part is obviously you have to get the 3 bananas. The more it is ripe and the better, because it's easier to mash. So now I'm mashing the bananas. After mashing the bananas, we have to set aside. Okay. I prepared now the mixing bowl and the mixer. So I have to use 2 separate bowls, bowl 1 and bowl 2. So the 3 eggs will be separated the egg yolk rather, and the egg whites. So,
oh my gosh. Supposed to be whole egg na yun.
I'll put the egg whites here. And the egg yolk there. As I've broken the whole egg in one bowl, I have to get another egg. So this is now the fourth egg. So separating now the egg yolk and the egg whites rather, and the egg yolk to another bowl. I got 1 tablespoonful of cream of tartar and mix it to the bowl of egg whites. And then I get the mixer and put it into high speed so that you could mix the egg white. Having the high speed of the mixer, I am also putting 1 tablespoonful of sugar at a time until the 1 cupful of sugar is mixed thoroughly. You could see, my dear pranksters, my dear viewers, the egg white with the cream of tartar and the sugar is now being mixed and become thick like meringue. As you could see, it could also be an icing for any cake. So you could check how the consistency of the mixed egg white, if you could see a thick forms like this, and that's already good enough. Hello again, my dear pranksters and my dear viewers. So in the next second bowl, you could now put the 1 cup of flour. I'm gonna measure now. That's 1 cup and another 3/4 actually. But sometimes I want it to be more. I could just put all the 2 cups and consume. And then I could put 1 tablespoonful of the baking powder. And then there's an option that you could use, either 1 cup of milk or just plain water. But I want the cake to be more creamy, and I put a cup of milk. Pour it in. And last but not the least is the corn oil. well. And so after that, after mixing the ingredients, I have to put now the beater or the mixer. So as the mixture is getting more complicated, I have to put the mixer to a stop. And then add again the mashed bananas. And then continue beating. So when all the ingredients are mixed well together, you could put it off now. Hello again. So you got already the bowl 1 and the bowl 2. Now I have to put a little bit of vanilla extract to the mix bowl. Just a little few drops, or you could say 1 teaspoonful by measure. And this is the crucial part, by mixing the bowl 1 and the bowl 2. So I have to need a spatula. So I have again an improvised spatula. I got no actual spatula here in the Philippines, so I'm using this wooden some sort of a spatula. So I have to mix now the bowl 2 of this butter mixture, and the butter mixture is now poured into the bowl 1. So by the use of this spatula, it's how you're gonna mix the beaten egg whites into the butter. So you could see how I mix it by using the spatula, not by a mixer. So you have to put the spatula in a motion that it could mix the egg whites and the buttered flour. You have to fold now the mixture 1 and the mixture 2 by using the spatula in a motion like this. So all my cakes are soft and spongy just because of the mixture of the egg whites with the cream of tartar. After folding the mixture 1 and mixture 2, and you could see it's all well blended but not mixing. It's just being folded together. And as the mixture stands, I'm preparing now the baking pans. So I use loaf size baking pans to make it like a loaf bread, but it's banana cake. So by using butter, but I use here locally as a star margarine, I use my hands in putting the margarine or the butter at the sides of the baking pan. So I have to distribute it lightly all around at the sides and at the bottom. And also the second one. After the buttered pan, this is now I'm gonna do is to pour the mixture into it, almost half full or 3/4 to have the space in rising the cake. I'm gonna pour some raisins into the pan before putting it now in the oven. So you could arrange it in such a manner that it's well distributed all along. It's like you could say toppings to have a nice looking cake. You could put as much as you can or how little. It depends on your discretion rather. And last but not the least, I could also put some peanuts or cashew nuts, as you could say, whichever you wanted. But in here, as the Filipino style, I put some peanuts. So it could be some cashews, walnuts, or any kind of nuts you like. The skin of the peanuts. Now I have the finished product, you could see, now ready to go in the oven. And that's finished products before baking it into the oven. So this is now the finished products, and I'm about to put it in now the portable oven. And let's wait for about 45 minutes to an hour, depending, and I'm gonna check it later. See you later. Hello netizens, my dear Franksters. So this is now the finished product, the baked Frank's banana cake. So we're gonna try now and have a taste of it. Cheers. This is now the finished product, and we're gonna have a taste with my nephew's person and
Ralph.